Hey, what is up you guys, my name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and I am shooting right back at you today with another episode of Do Not Mess with Sub His Minecraft World. I know that I have never called it this before, but since people do not seem to leave me alone in this world, I will try to make it as clear as possible that people really need to stay out of here because I am getting sick and tired of this every day. So last week someone broke into my house again after I moved like 1,000 blocks away from my old house. So you might be thinking like, well Sub, what in the world are you doing right now? I mean, I am just throwing around with some blocks, right? Well no, you would be kind of wrong about that, because what I am doing right now is nothing less than necessary when people think that they can just fool around with my house and destroy my property and belongings. Now, having said that, I am going to be dedicating this video today to make the most secure lie detector possible in the world of Minecraft. Even though this might sound a little bit over the top, I think that it is my right to secure myself and my rights to the fullest range of my capabilities, and I am willing to pay a lot of Robux for these security detection measurements that I am going to be taking today. Because like I previously said, and before that, I am sick and tired of the fact that people seem to not care about any of my personal belongings in here. I mean, I have said this 1,000 times already and I am going to be saying this again. I only join into this Minecraft world whenever I need some peace and some rest and just some space in general. I mean, I got dumped by this beautiful lady this week and I am just tired of people stealing my stuff and all of that. So right now I am going to be protecting my house, and I am going to make sure that anyone who dares to still cross me with all of this, well, I am going to make sure that ends will meet with them, because I am not backing down from a fight and I am not going to be putting down these arrows because I am Sub-Zero Exabyte and I am going to become a force to be reckoned with. Now with that said, I will still have to do a lot of things to actually get done with my lie detection installations, but you know that will come with time, and I hope that the people who still think that they can just try and mess with me are able to see then that I am not someone that they can fool around with. Because like I said previously in this video, and as I have said in many other of these Minecraft videos, I only come here when I need some rest and relaxation and some peace of mind. So whenever I come around this place for any of those three things, and I come up to my house and I see that it is gone because some Herobrine guy decided that it was worth it to destroy my house, or for some random noobs to come crash into my world through some random portal that I have never seen before, well, that is just the time that I am going to be defending myself against the lies of these people to make sure that I can just use this beautiful world that we call Minecraft for my relaxation and some spa kind of like activities. Now that may sound weird, but you know, a man has got to do what a man has got to do to get some relaxing around here for himself, right? Now let's do this. Now it may not look like something with high-tech science right now, but once I am done with all of the building and construction, then you will be able to see that no one thief will be able to storm into my house and steal stuff. That is just how good I am at this, and that is just something that I like to do. I like to prove people wrong, and that is just the thing that I am going to be doing around here. Now let me quote you this from a book called Walden, written by Henry David Thoreau, and he says, and I quote, "If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now put the foundations under them." So I feel like I have always been the one that was building castles in the air. Now need it be that I did that around here in Minecraft or Roblox or just in my head, that does not really matter. The essence of this quote is the fact that he says that you need to put the foundations underneath those air castles, and that will make sure that they become a reality. So the foundations are the hard work that one were to put in when doing something like that. Now I will be the one who is going to put the foundations underneath of my castles in the air. I am going to make sure that no one can mess around with the Sub-Zero Exabyte the Great anymore, and they will all regret every crossing me. Now let's close this up with this fine roof thing right here and choose ourselves a little nice closure that I am not going to be saying out loud, of course, for security reasons, duh. And now with all of that said and done, we should not be able to get in through this roof here. And would you look at that, we did it, boys. This is stage 1 of my super awesome security project that is like going to be super awesome. I mean, I would not think that it would be anything less than awesome, just because, you know, I mean, come on people, take a look at me and you would see that I am just here to rule the world. I mean, I am not here to rule the world, just ignore the fact that I even said that, but I am here to rule over anyone who is trying to break the rules. I am a rule enforcer, as you would say, or I could be more like a law enforcer. Oh my god, you guys, I am basically a police officer right now. That is amazing. I love and support the blue line. So shout out to any of the cops out there and stay safe. Now of course none of this would be able if I was not that much of a mastermind, and I am going to do everything that I can to be able to get this done and to make sure that no one will be able to ever mess with me again, because that is how I roll. I command and I conquer. You could see me like the new Donald J. Trump, but then less old than he is. Now of course this house would not be anywhere near done without some high-tech trapping equipment, now would it, you guys? I mean, I am not messing around with this right here. I am not kidding with you all. Now this trap house thing, if you would, is going to be able to give me an eagle-eye perception of anything that is going on around my property. This way I can detect the thieves and the grievers from inside. Okay, maybe not really like here, but I mean it is going to be something for them to get out of here. Now what this means is that I will be able to detect the lies of those people that are trying to trespass on my property, and this puts me into the advantage. It is actually giving me the high ground at that point, because they have no idea that I know that they are coming for me, so I can put up all of my defenses and I will be able to wipe the floor with every one of them. Now some might say that that would be enough, right? Just putting up the lie detector and hoping that people will not be able to pass it. But let me show you how it works. I will have to say something and it will say if I lie. Well, as you can see, any moment it will make sure that I am telling the truth. Oh well, I guess that I am not telling the truth. Wait, that does not make any sense. What even is this? What year is this? Oh, that is something I need to work on. Maybe it just thinks that I am lying. Well, let's give this another shot. So let's see. I am Sub-Zero Exabyte and I do not have a face. Oh, would you look at that? It is the truth. So people, you can stop nagging about that from this point onward. The lie detector is with me on this one. Now those who lie need punishment, so that is where some traps come in. It will lure them in. No one is ever going to steal from me ever again. You could see this as my way of getting payback on the people that tried to wrong me over the years. So I will not stand for any of that, and I will do whatever I will be needing to do to actually get this done and finally get back to all of the relaxation stuff that I was doing before. So let me do this right now and it will pay for itself in the long run. I mean, all of these things are like state-of-the-art equipment, so yeah, I had to pay a state-of-the-art price for it. But that is all worth it if you ask me. I mean, eventually in the long run all of this will be paying itself back, because you know this means that less items will get stolen and I will not get grieved as often. So without all of that I can just focus on maximum relaxing around here, and that way I can work even harder when I am back in Roblox, which will make sure that I can make more and better videos, ending up in me doing a better job and making more money so that I can keep doing these kinds of videos for you guys. Now I have still got some tricks up my sleeve for any of the guys that still think that they can come around here and bamboozle me. It is like this controlled confusion. It is all a grand illusion, because even though they think that they can just bamboozle me like that, I will show them that I can bamboozle them even harder. Because watch what I am about to do. First, I am going to build this thing like no other lie detector before, or trap for that matter. Alright, so guys, please forgive me right now for what I am doing with this place here, because I literally have no idea what I am doing right now. This is just some on the fly thinking right here, because I literally have no idea how to use all of this. So if you have any sort of tips and tricks for me, well, it will always be welcome, of course. But right now I do not really have enough time to go look for some tutorials, because I will really need to make sure that no one finds me in this hole. I mean, no one will find me, right? I told that guy to just go away a couple of minutes ago, so I hope that he respects that instead of following me or coming back with like a group of guys or something, because I usually get intimidated pretty quick and I am like a turtle. I will need a shell so that I can hide in there, and right now I do not have a shell, so this is basically my shell right now. I will have to make sure that I can get through this, otherwise I will not have my shell for whenever more people show up, and then well, that means that it is time to panic for me. Something like that. Okay, well, of course I will have to get out of this, right? So you know this lever will not work, because I cannot just leave my house unlocked like that, otherwise those darn strangers will definitely be showing up again. So I will need to find something new that will work instead of this. So I guess that this will work, right? I mean, there is no way that anyone would be suspicious of just some bald rocks around this place. I mean, it might look like a dump, but that is the point, right? Who would go looking for this at a dump? Now of course, with all of the first wave equipment being placed down, I will just make sure that I can close up the detector right here so that I am not going to get anyone in my back, because I am not that well protected right there, and I am already breaking the bank on this equipment in the front, so I really do not have any type of currency or something like that left to also protect my house from the back. But that does not matter, since I am in a little bit of a good spot here which will cover my back right there. And then, now you may have noticed that I said something about this being my first wave equipment. Well, yes, this is very true, because I will be going to build my own version of the second wave equipment, even though I am not yet sure what I am going to be using for that. But what I do know is that I am going to need something good for it, something that will make the trespassers think twice about what they are about to go do. So let's see what I can actually come up with to finish this right away. So what would you guys come up with? Let me know in the comments down below. Alright, but let me just tell you that you guys should not be playing around with this trap thing like I am doing right now. I mean, I am doing it in a game right now, and it is already dangerous for me right here. Now of course, please do not ever do this in real life without the permission or supervision of an adult or caregiver, because otherwise things will be going wrong real quick, and of course damage could turn out to be permanent. Now this will not surprise you, but most damage inside of a game is not permanent, at least right here in Minecraft. So when you are doing this in Minecraft, still use care, but you can pretty much do whatever you like if you think that this is okay, but still use caution when handling these things, even when in Minecraft, because things could be worse, but they also could be a lot better, so please just use caution for me. Thank you. Okay, since we just finished it, I have no idea what to actually do in this thing right now. I mean, I literally have no clue. But that might just be me. I am just here because I want to fool around with this detector right now, because that is pretty cool. And why did we fall in lava? That was not even a lie. I did not even freaking lie. What a joke. I think this thing might be broke. I have got to do this right this time, because I cannot let myself down. Or am I letting myself down right now? Yup, the lie is coming, and we are officially down already. Well, that did not last long at all. I am going to have to go out and do something about this, because apparently just using my brains is not enough for this game mode. I mean, this is really hard though, so I cannot really blame myself for this. But then again, maybe I should have paid a little more attention in school, and maybe then I would be able to go through this game mode with flying colors. But right now it is just one big mess that you do not want to be caught in, because that will just end in the ultimate disaster. Okay, that might have been a little bit of an exaggeration, but you kind of get the point, right? And that is literally all that I am trying to do, because right now that is all that I can do. I can entertain you while you can see me fail in these freaking lie detection things and watch me getting zapped all the darn time. So this is going to be a fun video for all of my haters out there. Shouts out to all of them out there, all of the haters. Thank you for keeping me doing me instead of focusing on you guys. Oh my god, I have got to get this one right though. There is just no way. Oh my god, so you are going to tell me that there are actual truths out there, swimming around and about in the ocean of lies. Okay, you can say whatever you will right now, but I am going to look for some new things. I might go and look for a nice lie jacket that I can wear in remembrance of my good old pal Doc Oswald. I am kidding, and that is the truth, as you can see. I mean, I am not a bad person at all, you guys. And that is also not a lie. So as you can see again, this is all going pretty well, and I have kind of mastered how to work around with this thing, and that is of course a very good thing to have, especially right now, because otherwise it would have just been a bad situation, which is a lie apparently, so that means it just would have been okay all along. Well, I guess this is the end for this thing, and don't you dare say that is a lie. Well, that is it. Gone with you. You darn lie detector, be gone. So that means that the third time will have to be the charm, right? We had 2 left on the first try. We have 1 left on the second try, so now on the third try we will have 0 left, and then we can all go and party and have a good time and probably fail the next level, like 10 times, and then we will all go to sleep because this is exhausting. So let's stick our heads together. That was a pun. We are trying to light it up with some random place dynamite again. It is not a bad idea because it worked on the other guys, but this one is so big that luck will have to be on our side for a change. We can do this. It is easy. Just blow it up. Like my dad used to say, if you do blow up the whole guy in one go, the mess will be too big to recover and you will be grounded. I blew up our first mob like a champ. The fact that this is just a pain in the butt does not make it easier. If anything, it makes it harder. So if you want to take anything from this, and please do not go and blow up your own lie detector. I guess that this thing is out of my league. But I guess that I will see you guys, and maybe this very wither, in the next video.